Alrighty, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 2. I am actually filming this right after ending episode 1, only because I wanted to get right into it. So there is something for sale that I want to buy, and the mower I'm going to buy because it's good to have a second mower, because I have a lot of stuff I want to get done when it comes to grass, aka all the crazy amount of fields that we have planted with grass right now, that we're going to get a lot of bales out of. We also have sunflowers coming up, and we have sorghum we need to harvest, and we have a sorghum contract, and we have a bunch of other contracts going on with, plowing and cultivating and baling. So we got a lot going on, but we're gonna buy this. I'm gonna say it right now, I'm gonna buy that because it's cheap, and why not? I want to buy this. I want to buy this harvester. I mean, I know it's a mod. I know. I don't know why it did that, because I'm pretty sure you can get that as a normal harvester. What is it? It's pretty well this one, just without a track, a little smaller. It's actually an in-between. Okay, never mind. Either way, brand new. This is 390,000. That is a lot of money, and I can get it. It's only got 7.5 hours for 212. That's really, really good, and it's a really good harvester. And then I could get rid of, I know, it sounds crazy, but I could get rid of our one harvester, the smaller one, because we have the big boy one already. We can get rid of the small one, and we can get rid of our one leased header, because we have one header. We purchased one, and we have a leased one, and then that'll open up a lot of cash. So I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, the big one I'm definitely keeping. 100% I am keeping the big one. I mean, I got a bunch of contracts on the go. I have leased equipment for the one because we had to. I don't have a cultivator, and I need a big cultivator. I was just going to leave that, but we do have sorghum on 38. So where is 38 that we got to go to? Oh, right over there. Perfect. Easy peasy. We'll head over there right now, and we'll get that contract started. Alrighty, so I know it's been a little bit since that last clip. You can tell a lot has changed, aka like the time of day, how much money we have, me hauling potatoes randomly with our pickup truck, and putting on almost 2 hours onto our pickup truck and trailer as I've been doing these contracts. I did 2 potato farm contracts. I kind of might have borrowed the equipment from the large contract for the smaller contract, but you got to do what you got to do, right? And the trailer they provided for that contract and the tractor, I was like, It was like a 20,000 liter tractor, or trailer, sorry, and like the small Massey Ferguson. I'm like, nah, my pickup truck and my trailer can do way better than that. So that's what we're going to use. And we're now just delivering the last of the potatoes from these 2 fields, which I believe is all profit to us, because we finished, yeah, look at that. That is nice. Let's go. Finishing up that big field and a smaller potato field. Woo-wee. That is nice to see. Gotta like that. Now we can go in and we can actually complete these contracts. So let's collect. Boom, boom, boom. All right, now we do have a couple more that I was in the middle of doing. I am not doing these big ones though. Let me tell you, I have done like a carrot one that was like this one, and I'm not even joking. It took me like 7 hours real life time to do. So not happening, but I will accept 78 because our tractor's already down there. So might as well. I mean, it'll be easy. But it leaves us enough that we can get that harvester. When we're at $400,000, we can buy that $212,000 John Deere harvester or combine. And I'm very excited for that because we could return our one case. Now the problem is I didn't realize this. We have 3 wind turbines. And the reason we aren't making much money on them is because the wind has been at like 1. But it is going to jump up to a 6 and then down to like some 4s. But if you look at next month, we're starting off at an 8. That is crazy wind speeds, which means we're going to be doing a real good off of our generators. So I'm not really too worried about returning that other harvester, because we are going to eventually need it. I mean, we have a lot of fields already. We're going to buy more fields, which that is how we got our money. I did a bunch of field flipping. I mean, it's like 2 in the afternoon already. I did a bunch of field flipping. It's been a grind, but I did try to get money so that we could buy that combine, as well as have a little bit of a, a fail-safe of money, because if there's anything else that comes up for sale that we want to get, or, get into more fields. I mean, I think we're going to stick with the fields we have for now, but, we're at 1.8 hours on this. We're about to hit another hour milestone on this tractor, which means it's going to come out with like another $5,000 or $6,000 plus for the plow. And we could buy off a piece of equipment if we wanted to that we have leased. I did splurge a little bit and buy ourselves a new pickup truck. Don't get me wrong, our old OBS is a beautiful pickup truck. I love her. She's going to be our workhorse. She's going to be our trailer hauler. We had to get something nice to drive around town, right? I mean, why not? We can splurge a little bit on a new truck. I mean, we got a brand new Chevy because we could. Ooh. We're going to finish up this contract, and I think, was there one on 80? I think there was. 80's right there. I might as well just do it, grab the money from it. I mean, it's all going to go towards essentially buying out this plow and tractor, and then eventually we owe nothing on it. All the money we make off contracts goes to us. Right now, the money that we are making off of plowing contracts is essentially paying off this tractor and this plow, which to me isn't a big deal. I don't mind that. So let's go down. I think 80 had one. Yeah, so I can accept 80. I might as well. So because of that, we are earning, a good little chunk of money to go towards paying off this tractor, this plow, and it's, same with the harvester, right? Every time we use that harvester setup, even if it's doing contracts, we are paying it off. And whether it's on our own field or not, we are paying it off by using it. We're gonna make money, and eventually all the money we make stays in our pocket. But we're also gonna have to buy a lot of fields. We're gonna have to buy generators if we want to hit $1 billion, or essentially own the entire map and all the equipment we ever want by Farm Sim 2025. We're gonna have to really grind. And that is why, like, when I watch all the other series, which have inspired me of course to do this series, that's the one thing I notice, is that they're unwilling to purchase equipment because they think it's gonna affect how much money they're making, and they're not buying generators, not doing all that. It's like, you guys are essentially just doing a playthrough. You're not really trying to earn $1 billion, because you got to spend money to make money. It's the biggest thing in business, right? That's what they always tell you. And if you're ooh, sorry, I accidentally destroyed a little bit of your crop over there, guy. My bad. If you are unwilling to spend that money, you're not doing it right. You got to be able to spend the money to make the money. I mean, you're going to need a bunch of equipment. You're going to need contracts. You need to do, with the amount of fields that we have right now, even just planted in grass, right? We're going to need multiple mowers going if we want to do it efficiently. And that's what I'm going for, is efficiency right now. But we are still growing sunflowers. Our vegetables should be ready, I think by next month. But I mean, I think that's it really for this month. I don't think there's going to be a lot more to do. So I think we go in and we're going to buy this. I mean, this is going to be the first one that we will own right out. And it's a beautiful harvester, beautiful combine, right? I mean, it's got a good capacity. And I think we're going to end up using it for sunflowers right off the hop, but we're going to buy it. Boom. As the first one that we've actually purchased. And if we go to corn headers, which is also your sunflower header, we can get, I believe it is this one. I mean, it's a pretty wide one. That one's a little cheaper, and it's at 9. I'm kind of torn there. 12 is awesome, but we're 127, or we can get it for 9. And I mean, the field that we're doing isn't massive. I mean, this one's crazy. That one's 18. I mean, eventually we'll get to that. Eventually. And I mean, that's a big price difference. 80,000 versus 127,000. Like, I think we'll just end up going with this one. I don't want to buy it out right away though. We're just gonna lease it. And we're gonna go with that one. Boom. That is going to be our fully paid for combine, except for the header, of course, but we own that one. We don't have to make payments on it. It's beautiful. And we can put as many kilometers or hours on it as we want, and it won't affect how much we spend. But watch, this John Deere is going to hit 2 hours, and it's going to be pricey. I'm not going to lie, it's going to be pricey. You just wait and see. It's going to be pricey. You'll see our numbers drop quite a bit. Alrighty, let's see. Once we hit 2 hours, I do believe it should come out for our plow and our tractor. I just want to see what happens. Like, how much is that going to drop? We're at 176.54. So let's just see, because I know it's going to drop a fair amount. But, you know, as I said, we're paying off this tractor. We're paying off this plow. Now, I don't know, does that count for the plow as well? Just driving time? Or does it count for just the tractor? Is it, like, used time? Because, I mean, technically you're pulling it, so you would think that would count for something. Are we not going to hit it? Oh, come on. I thought we would have hit it by now. Come on. Come on. I don't want to drive in circles. I want to hit it. I know it's going to drop our money, and it's, you know, not something that I should really, you know. Ugh! We pulled into our carrots. Oh, no. Oh, no, our carrots. Come on. I just want to hit 2 hours. We already plowed this field, so it's fine. We can drive over it. Let us hit 2 hours. I want to see how much it's going to drop. I want to know how much it's going to cost us. How many plowing contracts we need to do to make the money. Come on. Give me 2 hours. Give it to me. Come on. You know you want to. You guys are all probably thinking, like, why on earth is he wasting money? That's not the point of this series. We're not supposed to be wasting money. We're supposed to be making money. Come on. Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me. Come on. Woo! We took that corner a little hot. Come on. I want to see it. I want to see how much it's going to cost us. And I want to see how much... There we go. Whew. Ooh! We're at, what, 170? Alright, now we got to go check out our new bad boy. All the way down here. Let's get in it. Ooh! Look at that thing. Now I did already go and repair it. I'm not going to lie. I did that. But we got 7.5 hours on this. Beautiful, beautiful machine. And we own this one. We own it outright, which is a beautiful thing. And not only that, we can now use it. Oh my goodness, I don't want to destroy your car. I'm sorry. We can use this for our sunflowers, which will in turn make us more oil, which we need to talk about productions and what we want to do in productions. But let's get this home first, and then we'll talk about that. You know what? I'm actually just going to bring it over to our field because we're going to need it over here anyways. So I'm not too worried about that. We'll just we'll plop it over here. We'll bring it through the little creek here. I don't mind. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just go to a little whoop. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Good to go. Good to go. Look at those sunflowers. They are almost ready. And you are ready for them. Okay, so there's one other thing that we have not checked out yet, which is our brand new pickup truck. And there's something else that I would like to do today that we need to get done. Don't worry. I love the barn that is here, but I have a barn that I would like to purchase that is also a house. I want to have somewhere I can sleep. I don't want to have to skip through every single night. And I mean, the silo and stuff looks cool, but half of this barn is kind of useless. And you're not going to be putting stuff all the way up there. I mean, honestly, you never put stuff down here because it's kind of a pain in the butt. I mean, this part's cool, but you never go in here anyways. So we're going to get rid of this barn, and we're going to put in a barn that also has a house. So let's get right into that. We're going to sell the barn. Yeah, we're going to sell you. Boom, gone. Oh my goodness, it's such a vacant spot. Okay, but if we go to farmhouses and we scroll along, we have a, oh my goodness, we're going to have to fix the ground. I think I'm going to have to landscape it all out. Ooh, right there might be all right. Oh, we got it. I think we got it. Oh, we did, and it even filled in the holes. Let's go. I mean, we blocked that little pathway around the building a little tiny bit, but I am completely okay with that. Entirely okay with that. We need to do a little bit of landscaping, but that's good with me. I'm fine with that. I mean, we can kind of level this out a little. That is pretty good in my books. I'm fine with that. Let's do a little bit of painting. We'll get some more gravel. Maybe just widen out that path a little. There we go. All right. Boom. Now we should be able to put something in here. I mean, we can't fit a lot in here, but like I was saying, this is now a house. We can actually go upstairs. We have a nice big open barn down here. And if we go upstairs, I mean, we have this little area that's nothing, but boom, we can go and sleep. That is something that we wanted and needed. I mean, I needed it. I didn't want to play through the nights, and I mean, it's a nice thing. We get a nice little barn. I mean, this part is slightly in the ground, which it's fine. It's fine. We can still drive past. I am fine with it. It'll work. We can put our equipment in there if it'll fit. Some of it will, some of it will not. I think things with twin wheels don't fit. At least I'm pretty sure they won't fit. We can try it out. I'm pretty sure they will not fit though. So like we could put our equipment in here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure things with twin wheels do not fit. Nope. So our big equipment's going to have to live outside for now, but something like our small equipment can go inside. But to be fair, this little bad boy, it's going to just sit right here anyways, because we're about to use it to harvest our crops anyways. So we'll leave the little Massey there. The Massey's not going to do the work. That's technically supposed to have 100 horsepower. That's only like 60. So we're going to leave that how it is. I don't think we have any more contracts for the day though. Oh, I could take this one. That's a pretty good one. It's a good chunk of money. We could go cultivate that. I'm not doing any more harvesting, I'll tell you that right now. But I think we're going to borrow that and then we'll go cultivate and then we'll come back. So a little update as to kind of what I've been doing, just trying to earn some money for the winter months. We're doing some big contracts, as you can see. We'll go down to our contracts here, and we've completed this one, but we're kind of borrowing the sugar beet harvester for this field here. It's allowed, it's in the game, and we're currently harvesting this field, and then we also have one on 32, and then we have the big 71, but I'm not worried about baling it quite yet. We can do that next month because we already cut it all, so we're good, and we can do the same here. I've actually already made the bales. But this one, field 32, that's a lot of money, and that'll hopefully get us through most of the winter, especially with our passive income that we still have coming in. Might take on this fertilizing job. There's some other big ones like this one, but that red beet will take forever. And then we have spraying. I kind of want to get into spraying, but we'd have to get a sprayer, which I don't have yet, so it's something to think about. There's nothing for sale or anything like that. A little update though, we purchased a tractor. It was in the use section. I didn't even think about recording it. We got this one for like 40,000, I believe. 117 horsepower. It's got 27 hours on it, but it's perfect for doing our baling and all that, which we're going to be doing a lot of next month. Like we have what, 5 fields, right? We have 5 fields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of just grass. Like that's it. Like we have so many bales of our own that we have to make, plus we're doing 71, plus we'll have sunflowers to harvest, plus we have carrots and red beets to harvest. Like we're gonna get a fair amount of income from that alone. So that, I mean, the amount of bales that we're gonna make on those fields will for sure get us through the winter. If not, give us a really, really good cushion to buy anything we see on sale throughout the winter. And you have to remember, we still have our oats and our wheat ready to go to Goldcrest. So I mean, we're looking pretty good right now. I'm not gonna lie, like we're looking pretty good. We have put a fair amount of hours on this pickup truck though, because I did do 72 is the first one that we harvested, and then we did 81, then we did 74 with the same one, and I've been using the same truck and trailer for all of those. I mean, we're already at 26.1. I think when we first bought it we were in the 24, so we've already put like 2 hours on this pickup truck, and it is filthy. I mean filthy. But she's been putting in the work. She's been hauling trailers back and forth. That's all she's doing. And then we have oh, we did do a carrot one, sorry, and I did a couple plowing ones and stuff like that. So like our money isn't looking horrible for this month. We're almost positive. Almost, because yeah, new vehicle. So that's how much our tractor was. 45,000. Our leasing costs, because as we use our leased equipment, it's gonna take out money, but I mean, I consider that financing. But every month, as you can see, it is quite expensive. Our property income is better this month so far, and we're only like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So not looking too bad there, but that is because the wind has been great so far. And then we go down our contract income already from contracts we've already done this month. I mean, like, look at the past 2 months. We're doing crazy numbers. Is at 50,000, but our wage payment has been way more because I've had those harvesters going like crazy. But once we go to collect, I mean, it's gonna be a lot. We got 13, 10, 45, 26, 7. I mean, like, we have a lot of money sitting right there in contracts alone. So I'm not worried about money once we like collect all those. We'll be laughing. Plus we'll get the money from the extra sugar beets that we'll have. Plus we'll get the money from all the extra bales we'll have from 71. Plus we have all of our bales that are coming. Plus we have our carrots. Plus we have our red beets. Plus we have our oat. Plus we have our wheat. Plus we have our canola and then our sunflowers that will be turning into oil that we can sell come January as well. So I mean, January we're gonna be laughing. I'm not gonna pay off any of our loan. I'm just gonna let that kind of ride out because we're trying to get $1 billion. Why would I pay off our loan right now? I'd rather use that income and turn it into more money, buy more fields, buy more equipment. You gotta spend money to make money, right? We'll do some more field flipping. Like, I could probably go and do a field flip right now, but I ain't got the time. I got so many harvests going on right now. I don't have the time because we're jumping back and forth. Like, he's probably full, which means we need to go and we gotta collect. We are like halfway down this field. I have been playing for like hours just off screen trying to get this done, and I figured I'd kind of come in the middle and just show you guys what all has been done so far. I mean, you can see we have over 50% transported already, plus it technically completed the other field that I'm currently doing, so the ones that I'm harvesting from it will go towards this one. So once we've completely harvested this field and it's at 100% is when we'll actually get money from the sold products. Hard to say when that's going to be because you can see how much we are over halfway, but it's been a long grind. Also, how are you stuck? What do you mean you're stuck? This guy got stuck somehow. It doesn't even matter. We have tractors everywhere. Like, that one's ours. That one's... Oh, I think I went over this one. Maybe not. I don't remember if I did or if I didn't. Or this one. Okay, so we have other leased equipment. Let's get this guy moving before we do anything. Okay, so we did get my favorite tractor of all time on lease with a massive cultivator. I love this thing. I think it's the coolest tractor in the game. I mean, look at it. It's huge. It is massive. Look at this bad boy. It has got more power than we will ever need with a massive cultivator. Because we had a really good cultivator contract. And I was like, you know what? If I can afford it, which I can, I believe, I am going to lease this. Because it is my favorite tractor in the entire game. Look at it. It is amazing. Plus the track version of that we'll eventually get. And then I got this old case right here for baling, which we do own this baler. It was on sale. I think I bought it last month. I don't remember if I put it on camera, but it was on sale for like 40,000 or something like that. And I figured, you know what? I'm just going to buy it. We're going to need it. Let's just roll with it. And then I leased this old case. It's a cool tractor too. I like it. I mean, with the twin wheels, it looks really cool, but for baling, you don't really need that. We should probably move our International off of the road, which they've been putting in the hours too. I mean, already up to 2.6, so, you know, that is money off of our financing, correct? So, like, if we over here, I mean, we got 3 large tractors now. So, I mean, almost 700 horsepower, which is insane. We got 1.3 on that. We got 2.6, so, like, that should be down to 330 already. That's at 337. This one, however, is a 479. That's an expensive one. Of course, our combines, which we still have the 2 of, plus the one that we own. And then, yeah, then there's this medium tractor, which is only 142. This one's 230. So, I mean, like, that's a big price difference. And there's not a big difference in power on these two, which is quite surprising. Of course, our 3 small ones. This one at 3.2 hours. We're already down to 35 on it. So, like, we could buy some of the stuff. Like, I might buy this bale trailer. Or I might buy, like, the headers once we've earned enough. This has already got 2.7 hours on it as well, so it's already down to 93. because we leased that so that we could do the other contract. This cultivator is pretty expensive too. I mean, we got a lot of money every month coming out in financing, like a lot of money. But we own a lot now too, as you can see. I mean, we do own our McCormick. We have 3 small tractors. These 2 are just like lawn ornaments, honestly. They're really not good for anything. They don't have enough power. Of course, our combine that we bought. Our telehandler. We do have our new pickup truck as well, which I don't know if I've quite shown. And then I did lease a couple trailers too for this. So I mean, this one's gonna be our vegetable one because it's a smaller one, and then this one we've already got 0.9 hours on. So I mean, we're putting in the work. Let's put it that way. But I do want to get started. Oh, we're already full on carrots. Never mind. As I say, I want to get started on this field, start harvesting, which means we need to. This is actually not our trailer. I got ours in red. This happens to be from our one of those contracts. It is a leased tractor and a leased trailer, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use it for what we're doing, because why not? We don't have to pay for the maintenance. We don't have to do any of that. We don't have to pay the leasing costs. So why wouldn't I use it, right? It wouldn't make sense to not. Boom, we'll get our carrots done. We'll get our red beets done. I'm honestly just going to wait till we have a full trailer, and I'm going right across the road. These I am not saving. I'm not interested in saving our vegetables. I don't know if there's going to be a huge price difference, and at this point, I don't really care. If I'm being honest with you, there's just not enough care for. No, don't start going on a silly angle just because I accidentally knocked the tractor on a weird path. Don't do that to me. Come on now. These AI workers sometimes, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Alright, we'll let that go. We'll harvest our entire field. And he is missing a line. Yes. How the... You know what? It is what it is. We'll come back. We'll fix it. Oh my goodness. Alright, we have so much on the go though, like I said. This field's almost done. And we have 32. And once I am done all these contracts, I will come back to you guys and we will go over the amount we made for the day, purchases we made, anything like that. And then, yeah, that'd probably be the end of this episode once we do that. And then once we get into episode 3, we're going to have a lot of baling to do. Alrighty, guys. So I have finished all the contracts, and you can now see our contract income was $146,580, which was really, really good for the day. Only $21,000 in wage payments. We got our big guy going right now. We still have some contracts on the go. We have our cultivating right now, which it's going to be a good payout. We have some spraying, and then we're still doing the baling, which in the next episode we will be baling our own fields, which we have a fair amount of like grass growing. So we have 5 fields of that. We will have the sunflowers that we have to harvest as well. And then yeah, we've got quite a bit of equipment. So if we go into our owned equipment, this is everything we own. This was on sale, this mower here. It's got 42 hours on it, which is a lot, but I figured why not? We're gonna need it. It was relatively cheap. Look at that one's worth absolutely nothing now. But yeah, here's everything we own. So going through the small tractors, our McCormick, our combine, our telehandler, which we have yet to use, our 2 pickup trucks, we have a couple trailers, our header. I bought a cultivator because the big one, it was great, but there was a lot of small cultivating jobs that this is just better for. Our planter, which we have yet to use yet, our fertilizer, our mowers, we have our tedder, windrow, the baler, which we only own the 1 so far, our bale loader, the chainsaw, and then all of our leased equipment. So we have the 3 small tractors, did end up getting a total of 4 medium tractors. We ended up leasing this one for that cultivator and just to be moving around some stuff. This one is for that mower that we bought, and then I think yeah, we're using this one for the sprayer and for the cultivator. It's got a couple jobs going on. Obviously this one's for our big cultivator. This one is for our planter, and then this one was our plow tractor. And then we have our 2 combines, of course, our 1 trailer on lease, our 1 header on lease, our corn header on lease, This one, actually, we've already got 3.6 hours on, which is crazy. We could purchase it, but we're waiting. Our plow, our cultivator, our seeder, the sprayer that I just leased to start doing spraying jobs, our 2 balers, and then our bale loader. So we have got quite a bit going on already, but you know, it'll make next episode quite interesting. Now I would like to probably purchase a, and look at all of our generators going. I would like to purchase more than likely bale storage. I will probably save a fair amount of the bales for January when we go to sell all of our crops. I think it's January. If we show, yeah, so January will be the high sale time. Could do hay too. I mean, we have the equipment. We can also do silage, which does really, really well. So we'll probably end up doing that, which then will be a good chunk of money come January between all of our crops, which then we can look into buying some more land or just buying out some of our financed equipment. Like this one's gonna hit probably an hour while doing this contract, which will be very expensive. That'll be like 10 grand right there alone. But you know, it's been a good amount of work done on the field. We are getting one step closer to becoming a billionaire because we have a bunch of generators. We got lots of solar panels. We got lots of wind turbines. We have a ton of equipment. You know, we have a good amount of farmland. I mean, I don't think we're doing horrible. Maybe look into purchasing 51 or 50 once all of our harvest is done, or potentially this entire block, 49, 48, 47, 50, and 51. Would be pretty cool to be able to purchase all of that. And then we'd own all that after January, and then we can kind of work our way into purchasing this section here, and then eventually move our way into the rest. But you know, it's nice to save some of them for contracts. Like 71 is a really nice contract field, so it's hard to say what we'll end up doing. But that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. If you want to let me know what you want to see. I did get a comment on last episode, so they wanted to know what mods I have installed. I will go over that in the next episode at the beginning for you if you've watched to this point. And yeah, we'll go over all the mods that we have installed, and or I might make a short. Hard to say. Might be easier to just make a short video of the mods that I have installed. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.